Up. Okay. What's up, fam? I am back. Hopefully y'all do enjoy this video. Make sure y'all do like the video, make sure y'all subscribe. Try to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. That's the goal. Today we are at the lake already. Obviously, I don't know if y'all saw me launch off already. I don't know, I threw some clips up there. Oh, there goes my dog. Hold up. It is a little bit windy, and I am with my dog Rexy. But today's mission is, I haven't been fishing in a long time, so we're just out here trying to catch my first fish of the New Year's. So hopefully it's a big one. I do not want to catch a dinker, but yeah, we're gonna try to catch our first fish for 2025. So hopefully we can make that happen. But it is a little windy right now. I am fighting against the wind, so I might just turn around and let the water take me that way. And hopefully we can catch something. And hopefully y'all can hear me in this intro. Yeah, I can see me. I'm kind of struggling, trying to stay still. But yeah, today's mission is, like I said, we're gonna try to catch our first fish for 2025. Hopefully we can make that happen today, and hopefully we catch a lot more fish. And yeah, we're just gonna catch them today. Try to rip some nets for y'all, and I give you the tips and everything, how I caught them, and my setups as well. I let y'all know what I'm using and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make the intro any longer. Let's get back to fishing. Hopefully this wind chills out. But yeah, let's go. All right, fellas, let me tell you what I'm throwing, what I'm using. This is a Shimano reel. It is a 2500, so it is a medium-sized reel. And the rod, I am using a Daiwa rod, and this is a medium fast rod. So yeah, and then my braided line, I have 12 pounds braided line, and I usually tie a leader line to like if it's like 12, I usually go down to 8, the lowest. And yeah, I like 8 to 10 range, so sometimes I kind of flex around that. So but my braid is always 12 pounds braided line to a leader. Obviously right now I can see I do not have it tied onto a leader, because that's I'm over fishing, I kind of popped my leader line. So yeah, I need to retie this with leader line, but I usually like leader because the fish don't see it. And obviously this is my Finesse setup. So yeah, I'm doing a drop shot right now, and I don't know what kind of hook this is. This is the Minnow, I forgot who makes it. I think 6 Cents makes this brand. And this is a, I can't believe the weight, guys. I'm so sorry about this weight. It's not a heavy weight, it's like a medium-sized weight. But yeah, this is a setup for right now. This is where I'm fishing right now. So hopefully we can catch a fish with that. But yeah, we'll see if we can make it happen. But stay tuned, and I'll show you the other setups once I throw them. Rexy, up, come on, up. I forgot what I'm using here. This is my top water setup. I am running a Shimano SLX XT. This is the 151XG, so it's left-handed obviously. And this one is a 8:2 ratio. I do like a fast reel on my top water setups, so I could take them out of the rough, or when they dig in, or like if I'm pitching or something, I could just pick up quick line. I usually run 30-pound braided line, and I sometimes go up to 50, but I really don't like 50 pounds. I don't know why personally, but I like 30, so I always stay around the 30 mark. So I am using a top water popper right now, and this rod, it is a Shimano. No, this is who makes this rod? I forgot who makes this rod, but it's a Defender, and it is a heavy rod, and it's 7.6 long. So that's what I use. It's a heavy setup. It's a heavy stick rod, and I forgot who makes this freaking brand. It's like the top of my head, but I cannot remember. I think it's Favorite. Yeah, I think Favorite makes this rod. I can't really remember if I'm right or wrong, but Favorite, I think it is Favorite. Favorite makes this rod. It's a heavy setup, so that's what I use for my top water. But yeah, I haven't changed anything up. All my other words are pretty much the same. Maybe our OG fans, yeah, I know that I made some videos about my rods and setups. I'm still running the same thing for 2025. I haven't bought any new setups or anything like that. I did break my freaking my big bait setup. I broke it. I got stuck and I popped my big setup. That's why I'm throwing like my 1 ounce, 2 ounce swim baits. I did break the rod, so I do gotta buy a new rod for that setup, but we'll talk about that later once we throw it around. But yeah, let's fish this little cove and hopefully try to catch us on a popper or anything. I'm throwing everything right now, so we'll see what else we could throw. I'm gonna throw a big mag drop as well. So yeah, going on an hour already without any hits. So I don't know if I'm throwing the right stuff. I'm gonna have to mess around with my tackle box and see what I can find and see what these fish are focusing on. But yeah, let's get back to fishing. This setup, it is my, hopefully I came here, it is a little bit windy. This setup is my Curado reel. It is a 7-to-4 ratio, and also it is left-handed, and I do have it with man, what's this line called? Fluorocarbon? I don't know, floral? I don't know. This one is not mono. I think it's the other one, fluorocarbon. I think it's fluorocarbon, as you call it. It is 25 pounds. I usually go 20 to 25 pounds depending what I throw. And then the rod, that's the rod that's paired up with this. It is a Shimano SLX series, and it is, the power is a medium heavy. The action is extra fast, and it is a 7.5 length. So yeah, that's what I throw on this one. And obviously I can see I throw my 6-inch or any like really super heavy jigs I want to throw. Anything kind of heavy I use this setup for. But like I said, I am throwing a Bass Mafia swim bait, and this is a 6-inch. It is trout color. I do have a white one, and I have other colors, but we don't have trout in this lake. But you know, you never know, I might get hit on this. But we're gonna cast this out, and hopefully we could catch a fish on this setup. And like I said, yeah, this is like my almost my big bait setup, but I have another rod that I throw bigger baits on. That's like my really heavy rod, my really heavy lures. But on this setup I throw, yeah, like any type of 6-inch, any type of 6-inch bait or any other heavy jigs or stuff like that I throw on this setup. But yeah, it's pretty much the setup for this rig. But yeah, hopefully we could just cast this around and catch a fish. I usually just take a big bomb, let it sink, slow retrieve it, fast retrieve it, and if a fish hits it, you'll feel it. And I feel like this is rated for, like, let me see, it is rated for 3/4 ounce, the heaviest. But I feel like I could really feel like this could throw heavier lures. It does have a really great backbone, so I already like this setup. But yeah, we're gonna give this a little cast, and like I said, hopefully we could catch a fish on the big mag draft, big Mafia bait. But we'll see what happens. That'd be crazy if I catch a big fish for my first fish of 2025. That'd be lit. But yeah, let's keep fishing around this. Got a few more hours of fishing. I obviously haven't caught nothing. Who knows, I might post this video, I might not. We'll see. We're gonna go fish around that edge, go to that, maybe that cove over there. We will see. The wind is picking up a little bit. But yeah, let's go fish a little bit more down, and hopefully we can catch some fish. We're out of the water, but let me show you my other setup that I have. I have this one. This is my Curado DC reel. It is a 7.4, and I do have it paired up with the Googan Squad rod. And this is their go-to rod, so it's like you could throw anything on this. So on this rod, I usually throw any Texas rig. It's mainly for my Texas rig. Anything that's Texas rig, I throw on this rod. Sometimes I throw my jigs on there, but I usually don't like to take up my Texas rig, so I just leave this specifically for Texas rig things. So that's this setup that I use, and I like it so far. I really like the DC, the little chip in it. And then my other rod that I have is, I don't think I talked about this one. This is more my finesse rod. This is my SLX as well, but this is a SLX DC, so it also has a chip in there. And then this one, it is a 7-2 ratio reel. This rod, it is from Daiwa, and it is let me see, it's a medium fast rod, so it bends a little bit more. So this is more like my finesse rod. Also, not technically my finesse rod, because this is my finesse rod, my spinning reel. But this one, it's technically from like anything like swim bait type of thing, or any type of joint baits or any crankbaits, any crankbaits, what do you call it, jerk baits, any like these little swim baits. I use this setup because it could throw smaller baits, and I also throw small cranks and rattle traps, anything that has treble hooks. Pretty much, I use this setup, and I like it because it's a DC reel and it could cast these small little lures super far. And that's the one thing I like to set up right here. And like I said, that's my like almost finesse rod, I guess you could say, my crankbait rod. So if you break it down to all my rods I have, guys, this is my go-to rod for I throw anything on there, any Texas rig. This is technically my top water setup, and then this is also my finesse setup that I throw any type of finesse stuff. This is for any type of treble hook baits. I throw on this setup, and then this is for my bigger baits. I throw on this one. Alright guys, I don't think I talked about this rod as well. This is a Curado rod. It's a 7.4, and this one, it is the rod I have it paired up with. It is medium heavy, so I throw any type of jigs on this. So any type of heavy jigs I throw on this rod. So this is technically my jig setup. So yeah, that's why I use this rod, and the rod is from Daiwa as well. So yeah, that's setup for this one. I don't have nothing tied on this one at the moment. Alright guys, we're up off the water, but let me just give you a rundown of all my rods I have. I know I talked about it on the water, but I think I missed some rods out. But let me give you a quick demonstration. This one is just my Texas rig rod. So I'll throw any type of Texas rig lure on this. And the rod is a medium heavy rod. And then this one is my top water rod. This is with the reel. It's a faster reel. And then this is a favorite rod. And then I have my spinning reel, Finesse, right here. I have my Finesse stuff on that rig. And then this is for any type of treble hook, anything that throws treble. I use this setup right here. And then I have my big bait setup. Anything that throw big baits on there, not too big, but kind of decent size. And then on this side I have my jig bait. So any type of jigs or anything I throw with jigs or I want to flip covers, I use this setup right here. But yeah, that's pretty much all my setups I have for this year. And I broke all these rods down, and when I was on the water I broke them down a little bit more in depth. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup that I'm running this year, and that's pretty much the same setup that I run from last year as well. But yeah, I have some videos I have. If you want to see more really in depth, like everything really in depth, I made a specific videos. Yeah, just gotta go through my vlogs, through my list, and y'all see the videos, and it's there. But yeah, I could go there. I might just link it up here somewhere, so I could just click on one of these corners and it'll pop up. Obviously, I saw me breaking down these rods, and yeah, so we didn't catch no fish today. I'm gonna close out this video already with my dog Rexy, but kind of sucks. We didn't catch no fish for 2025, but it is what it is. I wasn't gonna post this video, but we're gonna still post it because it's fishing. If it was easy, everybody would be catching fish. But yeah, kind of sucks that we didn't catch a fish. I still haven't caught my first bass for 2025, but it is what it is, right, Rexy? Yeah, she said it is what it is. But I guess make sure I do like the video, make sure I subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. That's the milestone. But yeah, hopefully I did enjoy this video. Let me know what kind of content you want to see in the future. But yeah, throw any ideas you have in there. Don't forget to like, and I love y'all folks. See y'all on the next fishing adventure. Deuce. Laters.